When you get a new lead, what is the most effective way that you get them to engage back with you initially?
We actually text first.
Okay.
I think when I get a phone call from, and you tell me what you think, Shannon, but when I get a phone call from a number that I don't know and I'm in the middle of a meeting, I'm not going to pick it up. If I'm in the middle of work and a phone number I don't know calls me, I'm not picking it up. But if I got a text message from somebody, and let's say a lot of people look at homes online. They look during their lunch break. We know they're looking right when they wake up in the morning, and they may not want their family members to know they're still scouting out their next house and they haven't told their husband yet, or, you don't know what the situation is. So when you get that lead in, we have found that actually we get the quickest and best responses first when we immediately send a text message. And that text, we always act, even if we're not in the middle of an appointment, we act like we're busy and wanted and in an appointment. And so, if Dan sends me a lead, Dan, the lead comes in, I'm going to shoot him a text back that says, hey, Dan, I'm in an appointment right now. What can I help you with? So I have the information on the properties you want when I call you back. You would be amazed that they'll text you back and say, hey, I actually wanted to know about 3 properties, or I'm interested in seeing this property. And you can immediately text back and say, great, when would you like to see it? Today or tomorrow, right? And you're immediately converting that lead right via text, and they're not having to interrupt their day or their meeting to be able to pick up the phone to call you. If they don't respond to the text, then we're calling within 30 minutes after that. But we try the text message first, because we found that we actually get a much higher response rate. On phones, we were catching people 5 to 7% of the time. On text message, we've ramped that up to 8 to 10% of the time, which, when you look at, conversion on a lead, that's a pretty substantial increase in responses when you're looking at over 100 leads a month.